Okay, everybody, what a really absolutely lovely day today was. I have a lot of stuff to talk to you about. Calm down. Take a deep breath. All right, so this is my post-market wrap-up on this Wednesday. What's the date? February 19th, 2020. Another record-setting day for this freak show of a market, a total absolute 100% freak show. We heard from the Fed. I'll talk about that. Crude oil surging nearly 2.5% higher. I'll give you one guess as to what was the best performing sector of the market. My goodness, you're so smart. Yeah, the energy sector. Do you see how easy this is? It's very, very simple. All right, so yeah, new record high for the S&P 500, new record high for the NASDAQ. Now, I recall some guy who looking exactly like me, oh yeah, it was me, who said to buy the dip in this market and buy Apple when it dipped as well. To say the least, I ripped his face off beyond the point of recognition, and I know that a lot of my lions did as well. I will not let you down. No freaking fear. What else is going on here? Well, globally, stock markets are in rally mode. Why? Well, hold on to your hats for those of you that must hold on to some fear for whatever ungodly reason. The virus fears are waning. Period. The end. Freak out. Write what you want to write. I don't give a damn because you know what? I'm richer from all this. And so are my lions out here. So you could be afraid or you could choose to have no fear and win. Up to you. We choose our own destinies. Period. Okay? Let me tell you this about fear. It's a disease and it is more catchy than the most virulent virus on the face of the earth. That's the truth. All right, now look. So yeah, new record highs for the S&P 500, new record highs for the NASDAQ. And let me tell you, we're not done either. This bond market is insane. The Federal Reserve pumped $56 billion into this market, courtesy, of course, of the American people. Of course, because it's supposed to be their cash, isn't it? Oh no, it's all theirs. You don't even own it. The bills you think that are yours, you don't even own them. No, no, no. They are property of the Federal Reserve. Yeah, and they're owed back to the Federal Reserve plus interest that they print out of thin air. Unlike a cryptocurrency, which was basically flat today. Gold put on a nice gain. Silver put on a nice gain. We're hearing more calls for a weaker dollar. People, let me let you in on a little secret here. All right, but don't share this with anyone. Nobody, you and me. If they manage to weaken the dollar, like the president has been screaming from rooftops over for I don't know how long now, you could only imagine, and I literally mean that, the highs that this stock market will achieve. A lot of effort is going to go into that. Again, negative rates, we already have them here in the United States. People with an interest earning account are being robbed blind because the interest earned on these accounts is not even keeping up with the actual rate of inflation. I told you. Public enemy number one, or at least he was at one point, John Dillinger, would be happy about this. He's probably laughing his rear end off, rolling over in his grave today over the grand theft that is going on. And the American people are footing the bill. That's how we make America great again. You know that, of course. But it won't change under a Democrat. And believe me, the election is a lock. President Trump won by a freaking landslide. You, or the general public, will be notified November 3rd. You can believe me now, or you can wait for the announcement. It's up to you. So what did we cover? Crude oil catching a really nice bid today. boosting the energy sector, sucking the stock market higher. Global markets are higher as the fear is waning on the virus. Less cases, and this is going to continue moving forward. I won't talk about this much anymore until the 5th of next month, and I'm going to toot my horn so loud you have no idea. So be ready for that one. Like I said, on the 5th of next month, this is going to be in the rearview mirror. And you know what else? I'm going to let you in on another secret. Stocks are going higher, much higher. Yeah. You know that too. Look, either you're on the wrong side or you're on the right side of it. My job is to keep all of you on the right side of this and without fear. Fear is a control mechanism, and it is an evil one that has proven to be effective since forever. This is how the masses are controlled. It's a sick thing, but it works like some kind of black magic. Now, we heard from the Federal Reserve today. The Fed minutes. Let me adjust myself here. Here's what the Fed minutes said. For those of you that watched Steve Leisman, you know how much we love Steve Leisman. Yeah, he was talking about the Fed minutes, and you can read them for yourself, obviously, right on the Federal Reserve's website. If you happen to go to the Federal Reserve's website and look at the minutes, well, you're going to see this. The Federal Reserve has promised, now let me know how many of you are shocked by this, that if this virus impacts the markets, they are ready to pump billions more, courtesy of the American people, right into the stock market to prop it up. Oh yeah, this is what this is really all about. You don't know that? Oh, my dog knows that, and he's right over here. Yeah, fear. Fear, people, it's going to give central banks like the Central Bank of China every reason to keep printing and propping up their market. Same thing for the Federal Reserve to reach their end game. The end game is what? To be the lenders and buyers of last resort. Period. Central banks working in concert will and already do own the world. They own the Federal Reserve owns the United States of America. Period. They run the entire show. Let me explain this to you. The Federal Reserve balance sheet is larger than the gross domestic product of most countries on earth. The Federal Reserve is the most powerful organization in the world. Why? Because the US dollar remains and will remain the world reserve currency. They will yank this market, pull this market in any direction that they want to. That's just the way it is. Who enforces it? What is the enforcement arm of the Federal Reserve? God, you guys are smart. The United States military, who is mandated to protect the oil of OPEC nations. Henceforth, why? The US dollar is the world reserve currency. You got it now, right? Finally? It's sinking in a little bit? Nothing is what it seems. And the lies and the propaganda are going to get worse. They are going to get worse moving forward. To get used to it. Again, you can believe the lies and propaganda and be fearful, or you can win. You can turn yourself into a raging lion and weaponize this thing that they have a stranglehold on most people. Use it against them. That's what this is all about. This is what this channel is all about. Cutting through the nonsense, shining a little light on what is really happening. But again, some people get infuriated. I explained this 2 weeks ago. You show them a little light. You pull them out into the light. What do they want to do? They want to run back into the darkness where fear is. They don't want to come out into the light where everything becomes clear and you can understand it. But no, they want to be kept in the dark. Pull them out. They hate you. They turn against you. They will ridicule you. And time again, they will be proven wrong. And I'm going to laugh. More than I am laughing now moving forward. As people tell me, since how long? Greg, markets are going down. I'm bidding against you for months. They're getting crushed. While me and my lions are lining our pockets with cash. Why? Because we've weaponized the system against those that are trying to weaponize it against us. They want to move us around as pawns on a chessboard. No, no, no. We're going to move them around as pawns on a chessboard. They are not any smarter than we are because we know the game. We control the game. Again, they can do whatever they want to. They can rig this market, pump this market, courtesy of the American people, pump billions, hundreds of billions, trillions into this market. Good. Let them do that. We know what they're going to do. They're going to force propaganda and fear down your throat. Good. Let them do that. We know they are going to. We know the central banks are going to inflate. Good. Let them do that. We take all this in and we strategize. We bet against this debt, become our own central banks, trade this market if you are so inclined. Let them play their game. We will play ours. It could not be easier. And everything you need, literally, to destroy this market beyond your wildest dreams is right here. TradersChoice.net. For those of you that are not utilizing that resource, I feel very bad for you. Everything you need is right there and it's free. Okay? Freaking free. All right, people. So look, that's pretty much where we are at. A global market rally. Crude oil reversing hardcore. I hope you bought the dip in Apple. Or if you bought calls like I did, you ripped its face completely off. Apple is also one of my core holdings. I have several core holdings. I added to that too. This is too easy. It's too easy, people. Look, I want to say something to you, and it's going to piss some people off. But you know what? I don't give a damn. I really don't. Why do you think I can afford, and I have already several times, turned down job offers from major Wall Street banks? Any idea how I'm able to do that? Because I am that good. That's the truth. Does that upset you? Sorry, it's the truth. That's life in the big city. Get used to it. I love you all. See you in the morning.